What's up, people? And welcome back to another Lee's Corner. Today we got a lot of stuff we want to talk to you guys about today. We got the Jussie Smollett case. We got Ukraine that we're going to talk about. We're going to also talk about Ryan Coogler was detained for trying to cash a check. We're going to also talk about the outrage behind the New Jersey Mall fight. All of that and more when we come back from this break. All right, we back. What's up, people? All right, check this out. I wanted to start today's Lee's Corner by, I saw something on D.L. Hughley that I thought was quite interesting, that he was re-explaining the myth of black on black crime, which that's what it is. It's a myth. It's a saying that white people created to try to make it sound as if there's more crime in the black communities than anywhere else. Well, we all know that's a fallacy and a lie and just untruth. The fact of the matter is they want to make it sound like black people have the market cornered on crime to cover up from the fact that they got the most white school shooters, that they got most white serial killers, cannibals, and just overall people shooting up places are white. Dylan Ruth going into a place shooting up, a church of nine members in a black church. And the list goes on and on and on. School shootings, everything else, shooting up, benefits and all kind of places in Las Vegas where people are having events, all white people. But that doesn't get a name. That doesn't get white on white crime. They pick black on black crime to try to create a stigma. So you will always be afraid of black people. Well, crime is a measure of proximity. You kill who you're around. And most people that are black kill not out of necessity, but not out of having the things that they need, unfortunately. Why do white people kill? I don't know. Why you got serial killers or people shooting up schools? Hey, you need to ask them that shit. But as far as my people, I can speak on that. So let's consider this myth debunked. All right, let's move on to bigger and better things. I'm gonna start with this New Jersey, behind the outrage of this New Jersey mall fight. This is crazy. I know y'all probably seen the footage, but basically what had happened in this New Jersey mall fight is an older white kid got in this black kid's face. A fight started, and the cops came in, and the first thing they did was pull the white boy to safety, sit him down on the couch while they tackled and put two knees in the black kid's back. That created an outrage. And after this was over, they went and sat the black kid in a separate area from the white kid to make him cool off. And they're being investigated right now because we know that this had nothing to do with nothing else but being racial. It's a racist world we live in, especially in the United States, to try to claim that they're not. The cops are racist. All cops are racist. All these cops are, and I'm going to say it until you prove me different. I'm going to say it. I'll be the head motherfucker out there saying it. Yes, all y'all ain't no damn good. I said it. First thing they want to do is say, well, cops, why ain't cops any good? Because y'all ain't. Y'all ain't shit. And I'll be the first one to tell you ain't. Tell your mama you ain't shit. So that's the point I'm at right there. Until you prove me different. That's what I'm going to say. They know better than this. They keep doing this type of stuff. This ain't nothing new. His mother was very upset and angry about it. The sad part is the black kid was taken up for a smaller child who was being bullied by the white boy. That's what this was all about. Sad enough. And then they're going to put their knees in the black kid's back. Okay. Well, like I said, let's go to the footage.
Caught on camera, two teens throwing punches at a New Jersey mall, but it's not the fight that's making headlines. The police response has sparked an investigation, and as you can see in this video, one teen is actually pushed onto a couch where he's allowed to sit, while the other, a black teen, is held to the ground and cuffed. The video has led to an internal investigation. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy has even weighed in, saying he's deeply disturbed by what appears to be racially disparate treatment.
Yeah, and I said that was fucked up, right? See what I'm saying? See that? Don't make no sense, but that's how they treat black people. We're always a threat. Black kid was even a smaller one, but he kept swinging. White boy had some strength on him. Not strength necessarily, but he was an older kid. He had some weight on him. In that situation, you got to stick and move, little bruh. Got to stick and move. But he held his own. The bottom, and when they came and got the white boy, he was on top of the black kid. And the black kid was the problem. Ain't that some shit? The black kid was the problem. You know what? Let's move on. Go mess around and have me a problem up in here. Let's go to Ukraine. All right, let's talk about the Ukraine. Now, everybody knows what happened in Ukraine. Russia's moving into Ukraine. Everybody's on there. You got all the black people, the white people. Oh, Ukraine, here's some things to go help out the Ukraine. And, oh, please go help the Ukraine. You got all the celebrities. Please help the Ukraine. Please help the Ukraine. Here's some numbers to help the Ukraine. It's funny as hell how they got all these help lines and everything else and all these numbers up here to help the Ukraine in 2-3 days. Help the Ukrainians. Meanwhile, y'all ain't done shit for Negroes in America. White folks in America have flooded our towns, killed our people, bombed our towns, and ain't no foreign countries done shit for us. Yeah. Do I feel sorry for what happened to the Ukrainians? Sure. It's a bad time. It really is. But I don't remember the Ukrainians coming over here trying to say, power to the black people. Let's help them out. I don't remember them trying to lobby for us to have no help when they see us getting fucked up. And the first one you see is these black celebrities and everybody else put up a daggum Ukrainian flag. Meanwhile, all the Africans, our people, they pulling them off trains. I'm about to show you footage. They pulling them off trains, making them go to the back of the lines. Ukrainians first, they say. I'm about to show you the footage. Ukrainians first. You get your black ass to the bottom of the line. Matter of fact, there are some Ukrainians that were trying to make the Africans that were there studying to become doctors, lawyers, and stuff, were there studying. Gonna try to put a gun in their hand talking about you fight for the Ukrainians. The black man's like, I'm not fighting for y'all. This is not my country. I'm trying to leave. There were several black people that talking about they preferred their pets on there before they would let black people on there. Africans on there. How about that? See, you a nigga everywhere you go. How about that? Africans over there trying to study to get an education. And when everything break loose, they throw black folks out the bus, off the trains, off everything else. Nigga, we first. Wow. Woo. Roll the tape. Roll the tape.
They're pushing her, they're not letting her go. They're not letting the black girl go. We don't have bank. We are students. We don't have bank. These people left without taking the blacks, man. None of the blacks, man.
There's been a lot of segregation and racism. It seems like there's a hierarchy of Ukrainians first, Indians second, Africans last. So there has been a lot of segregation in that sense. And then amongst the communities trying to flee Ukraine, there's been a lot of violence.
Я тобі зараз скажу, хто я. Привіт! Я зараз цей телефон.
All right. Now I'm supposed to feel sorry for that. Really? I'm supposed to feel bad for that. CNN 24-hour coverage. 24-hour coverage on the Ukraine. The Africans in the mix get what, 5 minutes? They've been showing Africans over there. They show Africans over there, what, 5 minutes? 5 minutes maybe. But they've been showing 2-3 weeks of we feel so bad. Oh, they done made a new video. Then they put the Holocaust in. Well, there were some Jews over here that got through the Holocaust and they're going through it again. What about the Africans over there that they was kicking out to the back of the line? Why ain't that 24-hour coverage? Because like I told y'all before, those white people are kin to these white people. They cousins. So they think the same shit. That's how it goes, unfortunately. They think the same way. Ain't that a bitch? Tell you, boy. But we supposed to feel sorry. And all these sad-ass black folks sitting up here with flags on there, Ukraine, send money for the Ukraine. Fuck them. They ain't helping you. Where was they at during the Black Lives Matter rally? Where was they at during the 60s movement? What was they doing? Were they helping us? But we supposed to go out of our way to help them while they throwing our sisters and brothers off trains and shit over there. And then when they do get to the border, no, you go to the back of the line. Okay. But I'm supposed to feel sorry for that. Y'all got some motherfucking nerve, boy, I tell you. y'all got some nerve up here. Boy, you want to get a nigga hot. That's when you start fucking around with they people like that. That's just... I don't even know what to say. It's sad, man. It's sad. But then we supposed to feel sorry for the Ukrainians. Look, I don't like nobody getting hurt. They want to show the kids on TV. They want to show this on TV. Well, it's funny how when our kids get fucked up over here, they don't want to show the black kids laying in the blood of their bodies being shot riddled by bullets by cops, state-sanctioned murders. They don't want to show that. But what they try to do is build pity, try to build support for the Ukrainians. But us, same shit, different day, right? The Africans over there, oh, you get a 2-minute segment. Now, there's been rumors, Bob, that the Africans are not being allowed to go. Right, boom, that's gone. We're gonna stick to the stories about we're gonna stick to the story about the Jews, the old Jews over here that went through the Holocaust are still alive and might die this time, and we're gonna stick to dead kids in the street of the Ukraine. I don't give a damn if y'all like me. I don't give a fuck if y'all like me. I'm just telling the truth. This is all coming from Lee, a black perspective on this situation. Y'all can get mad all y'all want to. These are facts. Nobody here gonna tell y'all the truth but me. These are facts. Everybody gonna sit here and pussyfoot around this stuff. You got all these other people and black leaders, everybody else don't want to talk about it. Let's talk. I'm gonna talk about it. Yes, I'm a Christian person. I love everybody, but damn it, let's tell the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. Don't give me a 5-second segment on the Africans that y'all screwing over on there, but then y'all gonna want everybody to come help you. Send aid, send money, send no-fly zone, send this. Fuck you. I got time for this bullshit. You ain't let my people. Now, my brother said there's a video out there I have yet to find that I'll look for, where the president of Ukraine supposedly apologized for that. And then you got some people saying that, it wasn't Ukraine, it was their soldiers. Ain't the soldiers made up of the people? Then it's the Ukraine people. That's how I feel about it. Because if this happened in Africa and they was doing some shit like that and they was fucking with some Europeans, y'all be the first one to talk about how Africans are animals and all this other kind of stuff. And let's get down to the nitty gritty about I'm going to post a picture of it up here, about the newscaster who's reporting on this incident, saying to the fact that, Ukraine is a civilized place. People are very learned here. They're very intellectual. It's not one of like those third country or Middle Eastern countries. Whoa, what the fuck you trying to say? We all know what you're trying to say. But like I said, racism runs rampant. Has this man been sanctioned? Has he been told by the people that he works for as a journalist, that's fucked up, you fired? Have they been told that? I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about it. To go on national TV and be that racist, to say, well, I can't believe this is happening. This is not a third world country, a uncivilized country. These people are smart. Wow. Whew, I told you the racism at the end, but we don't live in a racist society. The whole country is not racist. The whole world is not racist. The West took it everywhere. Don't y'all know? The West took it everywhere. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Before I mess around and Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's go to Ryan Coogler now. Let's go to Ryan Coogler. So, and we got video for Ryan Coogler too. We got video from him too. This is gonna really blow y'all minds. This is crazy. So, Ryan Coogler goes into an Atlanta bank, Bank of America, and he is trying to get out, I believe it was $12,000 of his personal account. He wrote it down on the back of a piece of paper, handed it to the lady, and said, could you please be, what's the word he used? Discreet and not count the money here, but in the back. Yeah, I understand that. He didn't want to be a black man walking out of an Atlanta bank with $12,000 in hand and letting people up around him see what the money that he's taking out. I can understand that. This bitch gonna get on the phone with 911. I feel uncomfortable because he asked for the... Now, mind you, the details surrounding this is so funny to me because when she's talking to 911, she said, well, yeah, he gave me a California driver's license and his ATM card. And, okay, so he gave you everything you needed to get his money. But you called 911. Now, y'all all know we got to wear masks in the bank and in these places you have to go into the store, right? We all know you have to wear, okay? How do you not feel comfortable? He asked for $12,000. And when did you not feel comfortable? When you found out he had the money in his account? Is that when you didn't feel comfortable? Oh, shit, he actually got the money in there. Oh, my goodness. The 911 said, does he have a gun? Does he have a weapon? No, he doesn't have a weapon. But I talked to my manager, and they said to call you. Wow. So the crime is what? That a brother came in and asked you for money, gave you all the proper IDs. You call these punk-ass cops. They come in there. They stall them. You know how they do. They stall you. Until the cops get there. Excuse me, sir. Could you turn around here for a minute? What's this about? But we'll tell you in a minute. You know, we got to cuff you first and get you subdued before we tell you what it is. No, you're supposed to tell me what the problem is before you put cuffs on me. I haven't done any crime here. Well, we want to subdue you first. Subdue you first? What the fuck? Okay. If I was Ryan Coogler, I'd own that branch of Bank of America. Because not only was that not necessary, but it was just stupid on so many levels. How many times can you do the right thing and still get handcuffed? I mean, what's it going to take? How many times can you do the right thing and still get handcuffed? That makes absolutely no sense. None. And you're in Atlanta of all places. And I try to tell people all the time, it does not matter if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, Haitian. Anybody can be a white supremacist. And that's what this woman was being. Whoever was on that phone, we're in Atlanta, so I'm assuming that it was a black girl. I don't know if she was or not, but I'm assuming you was in Atlanta. I'm assuming there's a black woman. And you thought Ryan Coogler came to rob you because he asked you to be discreet and count the money away from this, but he gave you all the proper IDs and everything was there. Oh my God, well, I tell you, just to be black in America and a male, it is hard. I mean, for everybody, it's hard. We know that for for males and females. Yes, to be black in America, boy, I tell you, it just. And then people wonder why black folks have a chip on their shoulder. And then, you hear white people, well, we have just a hard time when you shut the fuck up. When the last time you had the cops called on you for taking out $10,000, $5,000, $3,000 out of your bank? When? So don't tell me you've had it hard as I am and everything else. We don't want to hear it because it's not true. Shut the fuck up and accept your white privilege like you already have. I'm tired of white people always, we had it just as hard as you do. You have not. Shut the hell up. My goodness, this whole infrastructure is built on white racism. You gonna tell me you had it harder than me just because you actually had to work a job? Working a job don't mean you had it harder than me. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Okay. You know what? Let's show the tape.
I didn't feel comfortable, so he told me to call police while he, I guess, stalled for
What's on the note, ma'am?
It just says I want to withdraw $12,000. Just be discreet.
Is this an actual customer, or are they trying to rob the bank?
They had a debit card, and he inserted it. He gave me a California ID, but I was like, okay. I was like, how do you want the cash back? And he's like, just look at the note.
And he had no weapons, correct?
Not that I know of. He just has on black sunshades and a black hat.
Is he a black male, white male?
He's a black male. And every time I ask him like a question.
See what I mean? Stupid, right? Stupid. These people have no sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. If I was Ryan personally, I'd sue him. I know they got a lot of big lawyers. I get it, but I would sue him. I'd make a example out of him. I would definitely make an example out of him. That's facts. They'd be a made example out of. Now, I saved what I consider the best for last. Yes, I saved who Dave Chappelle would call Juicy Smollett. I saved him for last. Oh yeah, he made a defiant appearance in court. Now look, let's discuss something real quick. I don't care if y'all think Jesse Smollett did it or if he didn't. I don't care at all. Facts are facts. I'm putting it like this. I think his case is going to get overturned. let me tell you what he got. He got 5 counts. He got charged and convicted 5 counts of misconduct. Misdemeanors. 30 months probation, 150 days, which equals to 6 months in jail, Cook County Jail. Now, this is a retaliation because he had already made a deal with the DA and already paid to certain things and stuff like this. What you had was a judge who decided to play judge and prosecutor at the same time, who decided he was going to tongue lash Jesse Smollett while he was in court. You are a charlatan and you are a blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow. Really? Now, this is coming from a white judge trying to tongue lash Jesse Smollett for a victimless crime. No one was hurt. If anything, Jesse would have had to pay for these people going out here and looking for these people who supposedly did this stuff to him. So, okay, you paying man hours. Okay, we can pay man hours. No problem. But to verbally tongue lash him like he's a dog, it's funny to me, and I'll tell you why. This is what I love about these. This is what I love about these white and black judges. You've had 2 cop murderers. One that walked into a black man's home, a cop, female, white, walked into a black man's home, thought it was her because she was so tired, shot him dead. Went to court. A black female judge stepped her dumb ass off the bench and gave this bitch a Bible and hugged her. That's right, I said it. Gave her a Bible and hugged her. Just recently, another white woman killed a black dude who jumped in his car, who was about to leave, who got stopped for having an air freshener. Swore she pulled her pager, Kim Potter. Swore she pulled her taser, but shot him. Now, the maximum she could have got was like, I think 10 years. Oh, once again, the Asian judge, female, I don't think she did it on purpose. I think it was an accident. She had split-second decision and made it. Oh, and she just gave the girl, 2 years, maybe a couple months. So you crying for the actual murderers. But for a man who did a victimless crime where no one died, you decide you want to teach him a lesson and tongue lash him and give him 30 months of probation, 150 days in jail. And y'all tell me that this country is not racist. Once again, cops ain't shit. 2 murderers got off and got hugged by a judge and kissed by a judge. That shows you how hand in hand judges, polices, and DAs are. They go hand in hand. That's what they do. They go hand in hand. And it's sad because that's why the people needs to step in and say, no. This shit needs to stop. Because if that would have been a regular person that had murdered someone, or even a regular person murdered a cop, me too, I'm so sorry. You are despicable. You are the spit in the sides and the corners of people's mouth. It would have been like that. But I said I was sorry. We don't care. Because when you black, you always guilty. And we going to talk about you like you ain't shit. But the thing is this. Much like Bill Cosby. Cosby had already made a deal with the DA. Anything I say will not be used against me. Okay, cool. Let me get your affidavit. Then they took it and said, now we're going to charge you with this affidavit. Oh, yeah, he went to jail for a couple months, but he got out. And the Supreme Court is not even going to hear the case because they're done with it. Jesse Smollett stands to have the same thing happen to him. Why? Because he already made a deal with the original DA. What happened was the cops were hot. Oh, the black captains and them, they was hot. They thought they'd been made a fool of. They couldn't stand it. So somebody found this punk ass judge who said, I'm going to play judge and prosecutor. Personally, I think overstepping his bounds. And I think that's how they're going to be able to overturn this case. And he's going to get out probably without even paying anything because he's already paid it. He's already paid this stuff. And they still want to try him again. You see what I'm saying? So this is like some real crazy shit. So it's how it goes. This is America, as they say. That's gonna be my thing for the day. I made it really short this time. I had people who talked about donating, and I'm telling y'all now I got a donating spot for y'all. Read the scroll below, and you're going to see the donating information and all that type of stuff that you could do. If you'd like to donate to Lee's weekly digital show, please do. All the funds go to us, growing us, making us bigger, helping us to give you the information from a black perspective that you want to hear about. That helps us grow, get more people out here, be able to interview more people, be able to have more guests, all this type of stuff. You know, it helps us bring even Phoenix 22 Rising Productions, which is our parent company, helps them make more black movies. So y'all get to see more of yourself on screen telling the stories of our people. So if you would like to donate, don't forget to check the bottom of the screen right here. You'll see the scroll bar. It'll tell you how to do that. So I really appreciate it. And remember to check into the next Lee's Corner. We talk about the things you want to talk about. We'll catch you next time.